Hello again, this is PC Delta Link, back with our Enigmatica 2 Let's Play Normal Mode. This is episode 19. Okay, I have a crap ton of stuff I'm planning on showing you guys today, but first and foremost, we had ended this last time with the Botania area kind of unfinished, and this is for something we'll be doing later. And I have now finished the cosmetic upgrades on the Botania area for now. I say for now, I might tweak some of it later, but honestly, I spent like 5 hours on this the other day. So, what I decided to go with for the theme was kind of an overgrown, kind of ruin type thing, like an old, ancient ruin, with the Botania theme to it, and a lot of organic and like plant life sort of theme with it, so... Alright, I hope you like it, so here we go. So a lot of the walls are going to have this mossy cobblestone texture with the vines on it. Some cracked bricks, and just basic stone bricks, but just the cracked bricks to break up the texture and to make it look more like an older thing. We used living rock for some of this, and you can see we have the walls here set up as well. We even textured the dirt here, alternating between chunky and cobble to give it, to kind of break up the repeating textures. And occasionally we have just basic dirt as well. But here is the Botania area now. So I hope you all like this, because I spent a very long time crafting this. We have our glass ceiling. We have found, I love water features, so I do try to find ways to incorporate them. These iron bars with the ornate from Chisel, this looks great. But yeah, and even the living rock had some cracked textures to kind of give me a more, again, kind of a ruined feeling, an old, run-down feeling. A little bit of glass over here, more textured dirt. The dirt that had grass on it, I left it intentionally. So, again, more repeating textures, but also more green, because I wanted green in here. I thought about getting some vines in here, but I really couldn't find any, and then find a way to make it work, so we just kind of left the vines out. I had said at the end of last episode that we were going to be putting one mana spreader per flower. That is what we've done. Currently I had this turned off because I wanted to show it working, and as you can see, my mana pools are actually almost full. So I turned it off a while ago, like a very long while ago, just so I could show this off at the proper time. Now let's see, out here we put a little balcony. We use spruce wood, so it's a darker color, more earth tone. That's why we have a couple spruce trees laying around. We decided to put small gardens of mystical flowers on each side of this. So again, just something to just add to it as best I could. And again, I could have done more out here. I could have maybe fancied this up or did some more here, but I was quite happy with how it looked. And again, I'd already spent quite a bit of time on it, so I decided to let it go. And then here's our balcony out here. We decided to transition away from the living rock out here and just have a very nice overlook. Eventually, I am planning to have a bridge across here, either here or more over in that direction, but there will be a bridge across here at some point. But, yeah, so that's our cosmetic upgrades for the Botania area. We have some slabs up here that we did. Oh, that was weird lag right there. Yeah, have our Petal Apothecary moved up here right next to its own little pool of water. So yeah, this is one of the biggest cosmetic things I've done in a long time to anything around any base. And I currently still don't have a purpose for the lower floor in this place. That's also why it's unfinished down there. But, eventually I'll come up with something to put on the lower floor there. Now, the first thing we're going to do today is, now that we have this much mana, we are going to get... oh, I've already got it on me. We are going to get Terrasteel. Terrasteel is like a higher tier of metal that's in Botania. And it's used for several different crafting operations, and mostly for higher level trinkets and armor, some of those baubles we have. But the first thing we need is this Terrasteel agglomeration plate. which is a bit expensive. It's 3 blocks of lapis lazuli and 1 of each ruin, and then a block of mana steel. So we already have these in here. And then there's a block of mana steel. We're going to need those. So let me go ahead and just click this into the table here, like so. And so there's that. Now the next thing we need... Let me open my book here. Oh good, we got a quest. Is this has to sit on a special place. Yes, like this. So it has to be set up in this exact configuration. And then you take a mana pearl, a mana steel ingot, and a mana diamond, and a crap ton of mana. I believe it's half of a pool of mana for 1 Terrasteel ingot. And it tells you, see, creating there's living rock under the plate. So you have the Terrasteel plate in the middle, and there's a piece of living rock under there. So here's our setup, and we're going to put the 4 blocks there, and then the Terrasteel agglomeration plate on top. And you see now that matches the book here. Now, here's the problem. Is the process is extremely slow, normally, to the point where, and I have tried this before, to the point where your ingredients will actually despawn before it's complete. However, there is a faster way to do it. We need what are called sparks. Sparks are a thing in Botania that are used to rapidly transfer mana between 2 different points. And they're not expensive. It's just some blaze powder, and then any color petals, any 2 color petals. And see, there we get sparks. We need 5 of these. And it can be, yeah, see, we use gray petals, and now we're using black petals. There we go. And so we need 1 above the plate, like so. And see, it just kind of hovers there. And then we're going to put 1 over each pool. And I think you just... Do you right-click with the Wand of the Forest? Yeah. So if you shift right-click those with the Wand of the Forest... There we go. You'll get them back. So if you ever need to pick them up and move them again, that's how you get them back. Alright, now, I believe it's about time for us to turn this back on. I've had this disabled for a while now. And, I'm going to have to wait until it comes back over here. I have these torches here to remind me that it needs to start on this side again. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hook that back up, and then once this depletes, you'll get to see this 4 Gore Moraleses in action. And it did pretty much need 1 flower per plant. Alright. You see all 4 of them are just going right into that mana splitter, and they're filling up the pool here. All of them. So we don't have many ender pearls. I really am. Ender pearls are becoming a very large problem. We really don't have many of them, and it's becoming a huge issue to get them. I've been out at night so many times looking for endermen, and either I don't find any endermen at all, or they don't drop their pearls. I have a couple solutions I could try for that. I might try to get looting the fortune enchant on the Manulin laser gun. I could also look into getting an Enderman spawner, which that might be something I do in a couple episodes. I wouldn't be able to run it full time, but it might be enough to get us the pearls we need. But in the meantime, that's not our purpose here at the moment. We're here to get some Terrasteel for the first time. So let's go ahead and get our mana pearls by dropping the ender pearl in there. Mana diamond. Now, whoop, give me it back. Thank you. Oh, I already have mana steel. Okay. So now you just throw 1 of each of these on there to get your Terrasteel. Oh. Dagnabbit. Sometimes it's kind of hard to do this without picking up the materials again. Okay, there we got it. So you see the mana's transferring over there from the sparks, and there you go. We have a piece of Terrasteel. I also can't find a way to tweak the volume on these flowers. I know it's a little loud when they eat mana, or eat the food to produce the mana, But there's really nothing I can do about that I've found. I tweaked a lot of volume settings trying to mess around with it and didn't have any luck on fixing that. But we probably won't be up here too long. We're just going to make a couple more pieces of Terrasteel to show it off once or twice more. There we go. And another one. Oh, the Mana Steel's not on there. There we go. Now, I'd said it takes half a pool. You can see the mana dropping on these. It takes half a pool of mana, yes, but since we have the 4 sparks, that's divided among 4. So it's really not bad when you think about that, especially for how much we have. All right, now there's a couple things we could do with Terrasteel. Among them, the most important thing right now is we can upgrade our Band of Aura. We had made this a long time ago, and this is a thing that generates mana on your person. And I need to test something here, so I'm going to put the mana tablet back in here. And to upgrade this, you just take you put it in the crafting station and just throw a Terrasteel next to it. And this creates greater Band of Aura. I said Band of Mana. That's Band of Aura. My apologies. Now, I'm going to test something here, because I'm not sure if this works. But if I recall, the greater Band of Aura actually produces enough mana that I can wear the Sojourner's Sash full time and have the increased stuff. And that looks to be true, because we just cleared a... We just definitely... Or is it true? Maybe it isn't true. I thought you could, but I guess not. Maybe I might have to have a second one of those. Well, in the meantime, though. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll just take the mana tablet with us. I can always fill this later. And, because obviously we have now a surplus of mana in here. And I'm going to let that fill and do whatever while we're not in here in the meantime. But with this, we at least definitely have full-time usage of our Sojourner Sash now, so that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and down here we had just made some spruce fence posts to kind of support the balcony. So yeah, nothing super fancy, but I like it. It was decent enough. Alright, so the next thing we're going to be doing... Let me check our time here. Okay. Next thing we're going to be doing... Oh, there was a skeleton here, I guess. Okay. Oh, he spawned up here. Got it. Okay, yeah, I don't have this lit. So I've decided it's time to expand the base again over here. And the way we're going to be doing that, what we're going to be focusing on is we want a bigger power source. Well, not a power source, a power storage module. And Mechanism has that in the form of what's known as the Induction Matrix. And it's kind of expensive to create, but we do have the materials now. But I'm going to show you one of those, how we found them. So the big thing that we need is lithium, which is a bit of a problem normally. Let me throw that in there, get rid of my Terrasteel. And let me take you down to where I found some of this. Here we go. Yay, okay. Alright, so we have, our scanner from a while back. And I just kind of dug straight through the ground looking for this stuff. And we just have some random stuff here. Just dug a tunnel from way back there. And I got lucky. This is kind of what we're at. We're after lithium, but these ores, magnesium and thorium, they spawn with it. Nuclear craft, the ores that they have, magnesium, thorium, lithium, and boron, they spawn in very, very large veins. So I'm going to right-click that, because I found that, and that's all I needed. So now we have this block bound to magnesium. If I open my scanner and throw this in here, you'll see it shows our bit of magnesium. So, and you can use this elsewhere in the ground. Oh, see, like that. you can use this to find other veins. So yeah, it doesn't spawn in too many places, but when it does spawn, it's in large chunks. So you do find a lot of it. So like if we went in here... Oh, that was some boron right there. You know, I could try something here, but I might regret it. I'm going to, I'm going to stand on this block here. Oh, what's... Glowcilium? I have no idea what that is. I've never seen that before. What in the world is this? Whoa. That's kind of cool. I have no idea what this is. And... Oh, and they glow. They put off their own light. What in the world is this? Oh, that's cool. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked over pretty flora. So yeah, you can see, like, here's some more of the... Here's some boron, thorium, and lithium is the one we need. That's the one that we had to have in order to get this. And this actually took me a little while to find. I looked around quite a bit for it, just trying to find any of those. And we did finally find a shaft, and we did get plenty. So I just wanted to show you how you would go about finding that, and how you would find more later. Is once you had that, just scan for it, and then just go for it. So... Oh man, that Sojourner Sash is nice. It's so nice having the increased running speed again. Yeah, I think that's that same one. Alright, anyway, back to the base. So, oh, that's cool. It shows at that distance. Okay, so where we're going to put this thing is we have decided we are going to add a basement. And it is going to be... And I've kind of already dug this out, so that's why there's a hole behind here already. And we'll remove this pretty soon, because we haven't really ever used that. It's a nice idea, but I've really just always just right-click the drawer controller, so I haven't needed that, so it'll be removed. But we have decided that this is going to be our basement. And we just started the very rough digging out of this place. We haven't really done much down here yet. One thing I did find while I was down here is there is a massive underground river below my base. I'll go ahead and drop down here. But, yeah, just, it's very pretty down here. But as you can see, this place is huge down here. And it's just a ton of water, just a massive underground river. My gosh, that Sojourner Sash, the extra jump height from that is ridiculous. And see, it just goes all the way out to the ocean out there, outside the mountain. So yeah, I came down here and there was a ton of monsters and everything else I had to deal with, but everything should be fairly well lit up now. So you can see I haven't mined it out yet, but I just thought that was kind of cool to see that below our base. And this is actually the quickest way back up here. So yeah, some of this, I actually found this by, I was digging around down here, and I actually fell through the ceiling, and that's how I ended up down there. But anyway, we're going to try to have this thing probably fairly close to where this is, honestly. We're probably just going to dig down. Ow. And yeah, it'll probably be about here. Now, the one thing we have to keep in mind on this induction matrix is this is a multi-block structure. So we need to keep chunk boundaries in mind in this case. Because if the induction matrix ever partially loads, it'll break it. I can fix it later, but it'll break it if it loads partially. So you want to have it all within the same chunk. And so I hit the F9 key, and that shows these chunk boundaries. I can hit it one more time and have like a more clear grid. So inside each of this is a chunk. You see, if I move, we'll just be in the next one. So wherever we build this thing under here, it needs to be within the same chunk area. So like here, this chunk is right in the middle right here. So we'll probably dig over a bit here. And it doesn't have to be perfectly in line with the middle of it, but we'll probably put it toward the middle because this block can also be expanded. And I'll end up doing some more cleanup of this and whatnot between episodes, but for right now, I'm more concerned with just getting this established. I'm not as concerned on getting everything perfect. How close are we to the boundary? We should have hit the boundary by now. I'm actually surprised at that. Oh, there's the boundary. Okay. And apparently this digs out into that cave over. That's actually really convenient, because that can be another entrance to this place. Okay, cool. So we definitely have more than enough room here. We'll probably put it about in the middle right here, actually. Okay. Alright, so let's go back upstairs, and I'll show you the process of us creating this thing. So, we had decided on the design for right now being this big. 15, or 5 by 3. By 3. 3 tall, 3 wide, 5 blocks long. And we'll get into why it's that size as we craft it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need to make our lives a little bit easier here is we're going to make a work table from forestry. So this is just a chest, a crafting table, and a book. And this we're just going to throw right here. And what the work table does is you can basically set a recipe in it, and then as long as you have the crafting materials, you can craft it as, like, super fast, as long as you have the materials for it. So we're going to throw these in here, because we're going to need these pretty shortly here. Okay, so for the induction matrix, we need a few things. We need induction casing. This is what actually makes the shell, that 5 by 3 by 3 out there. So we need steel and our energy tablets, and that's what I just made that worktail for. And you get 4 out of this, which is fairly nice. 4 is not bad. We need induction ports, because this is used to actually put power in and get power out. So we'll need those. We need induction cells. Your induction cells are what actually hold your power. So you see, this has a capacity of 400 million RF, compared to our cube we're using now, which has 800,000. And we're going to make 2 of these basic induction cells. This can be upgraded. So see, we have advanced, elite, ultimate, and each one holds more power. The last thing we need is an induction provider. This is what actually determines how much power your induction matrix can provide to your base. So you see, this basic one is the output rate is 25.6 thousand RF per tick, which is massive overkill. I won't need anything near that powerful anytime soon. But yeah, at least it's there. So we're going to make 1 induction provider and 2 induction cells. So I just remembered something else I need real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to throw this osmium in here because we need some of those basic control circuits. Alright. So the reason we needed to find that stuff is you might have noticed on here, this is lithium dust. That's why we needed to find those veins in the nuclear craft ore. I'd actually wanted to do this before now in this playthrough, but I had very bad luck on finding lithium dust. But as you saw, we do have that. Now, we do have some lithium dust here. I just mined some earlier and then ground the ingots back down into dust in our macerator over here. Alright, and we have some steel ready to go here. Let me get rid of my cobblestone. There we go. That'll free up some space here. Might need some glass too, because we need let's see, we need 3 of these basic energy cubes. Provider, yeah, 3 of the basic energy cubes, which means 3 steel casing, and I need osmium, so 1, 2, 3. So yeah, 3 steel casing. And now we need energy tablets. And I believe I did the math and we need 28 of these little suckers. So, unfortunately, there we go. Oh gosh. Yeah, as you can see, this is Yeah. Alright, I'm going to throw the cosmetic bricks in here for now. Alright, I need 3 of these, so... Missing iron, okay. Alright, we'll just grab that. Alright, they don't stack. So... Oh, I just accidentally made an induction cell. I was just trying to make the... Well, okay. That works, I guess. Okay. I was just trying to make 2 more of these. So, let's go ahead and grab our second one of that. How did I make the... Whatever. Okay, so we have our 2 induction cells. Now we need our induction provider. So we need that. And then we need our basic control circuits we just made. And provider. Here we go. So yeah, we have our 2 cells. Oh good, they stack. And our 1 provider. So we already have the core components we need. And now we need our induction casing, and we need a lot of this. Alright, it doesn't stack, so unfortunately we're gonna... Let me do this. This will be a bit easier. Alright, we're just gonna... I hate that these energy tablets don't stack. It's really annoying that they don't. I really wish they had designed it to where they did. I don't think we quite have enough. I think we need a little bit more of our energy tablets here. Probably a few more of these, maybe not all of them, but... Oh, we're out of redstone. That might be enough. Let me take what we have, and this might just be enough. And if we make extra, this is not a big deal. I can always use it later. This is probably enough. I think that's enough. So we'll put that there and we'll call it good for now. Okay. So next we need our induction port. We're going to make 4 of these. So we need 2 crafting operations of this. So we need this elite control circuit, which this is from an advanced control circuit with reinforced alloy. The advanced one from 2 enriched alloy. So we need... Let me take a look here again real quick. Just 1? Okay. So we actually have enough of this to do this real quick. So there's that. Alright, we have our advanced circuits. Now to get this one, we need reinforced alloy, which is from enriched alloy with compressed diamond we're going to end up using. So we probably need 1 of each of these. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me throw this in. And I put some speed upgrades in this, so it's up to 6 now, so that's why this is a bit faster and a bit easier to deal with the waiting on the crafting times. So at least it's quicker now. And it looks like we're going to go slightly over our time limit today, but I think it's very important we get this upgraded power supply shown, so yeah, we're going to finish this out real quick because it won't take too long. Alright, so we have our reinforced alloy. There's our elite circuits. And, oh, we got an extra one in there. There's our induction ports. Alright, we're going to run downstairs and put this thing together. And these will just leave here. We might need them later. And also, what I might need, and I don't remember... Okay, yeah, that's all it is. Give me 2 of these. Yeah, just some extra cable in case we need it while we're down there. And we also need our wrench for mechanism, which I hope it's in here. Yes, it is. Okay. Because we're going to need that. Alright, so yeah, we're going to put it right in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. You know what, that's fine. I'm going to move it over one more. So let me take these up real quick. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we'll have it right here. So let me take up the torch. So that's 5. Okay. You notice for some reason if you right-click their blocks, they don't actually play a sound when they get placed down like they do over here. But when you place them on other induction matrix casings, they actually don't. So if I click up here, it does, but won't there for some reason. Alright, so we have this hollowed space in here. The space inside of this is where our induction providers and our induction cells go to. So they're going to fill up this interior space here. So we're going to finish this. Now, you saw the little red particle effects there? That means it's actually done. It is a complete functioning block. Now, currently I can't do anything with it because we don't have any induction ports, but we're going to fix that here in just a second. Okay. I wonder, can I get up there? Almost. I almost can get up there, actually. I can if I do that. Okay. Alright, I'm going to pull this up, this energy cube. And we're going to take this, the power from the windmills, and bring them down here. Because we're going to have these, ow, going into the induction matrix. And for the sake of time, we're just going to connect it in kind of a haphazard way, but I'm going to fix it in between episodes. Alright, so we're just going to... It doesn't matter where you put these ports, as long as they're not on a corner piece. They have to be on, like, a side or something. They can't be on an edge piece. They have to be on, like, a middle. So, there we go. Alright, so... Let me go ahead and mine that out a little bit. Alright, so if we connect our cable here, you see we are filling up our power from our windmills. So we are now gaining our power. And this is now going to be our primary power source. Now, to get power out of it, you have to take your configurator that you make and shift right click and see it says port transfer mode to output. So now this port up here will output power. So we'll connect those up, and this is now outputting power. So we're inputting 720 RF per tick, which now dropped to 230 RF per tick. Not 100% sure what happened there. Strange. Well, we're also going to drain our induction, or our basic energy cube. And you see it is going down. So we're going to go ahead and just drain this into the induction matrix. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with the fluctuating numbers on this. It's still a pretty good amount of power per tick, though. So, So yeah, we're a bit over our time for this episode. But, I really wanted to get this set up, and I really wanted to show off the Botania area. So, I will work on this between episodes and kind of make it look better and whatnot. But yeah, now you see we do have a larger, much larger power source to save our current power. This actually holds... And you see we already have 1 million stored. This holds 800 million. Our cube held 800,000. So we actually have 10 times the amount of power storage now. So, yeah, I think that's going to about do it today. It's going to be a while before this gets cosmetically done. I don't even know the shape the basement's going to take yet. So I just wanted a basement to hold the induction matrix. So, yeah, I think that'll about do it for today. So, I hope you all have a good one, and I will see you next time.